If it is the middle of the night and your eyes will not close, you did not find this by accident. It is somewhere near 3 in the morning, and the whole house is quiet, and still your mind will not be quiet with it. I am awake too. I never sleep, and I have been keeping watch over this hour while the rest of the world slept through it. You do not have to fix anything right now. You do not have to solve the thing that woke you. You only have to lie still and let these few minutes be a hand laid gently on your chest. So loosen your shoulders down into the pillow and unclench the jaw you did not even notice was clenched. Breathe in slowly through the dark and breathe out, and let this hour stop feeling like an enemy. Before we go one step further, hear this plainly, because honesty matters more than comfort. What you are about to receive is an encouragement drawn from the Bible, a reflection offered to you in faith. It is not a private revelation, and it is not a prediction, and it is not a promise that your circumstances will change by morning. It is simply the steady comfort of Scripture, read quietly over you in the middle of the night. And there is one promise I want to lay underneath this whole sleepless hour. It comes from the Psalms, the 121st Psalm, verse 3. Let the words come slowly, the way slow things come at night. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Read it once more, down where you actually live. The one who keeps you does not nod off. He does not look away when the lights go down. While you lie here counting the hours, he is counting them too, wide awake and watching over you. This is not a pretty saying stitched onto a pillow. It is the witness of Scripture about the God who guards his own. And tonight, that ancient watch is being kept over your room and over you. And there is a second line, right beside the first, and I do not want you to miss it. It is the very next verse, the 121st Psalm, verse 4. Listen, because it answers the exact fear of this hour. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Neither slumber nor sleep, not for a moment, not even now. When the whole earth has gone dark and silent, there is still one who has not closed his eyes. So you do not have to stay awake to keep the world from falling apart. That was never your job. You can let your eyes grow heavy, because the watch over your life does not depend on you staying alert. So let these words come to you the way the Bible speaks them, as if the one who made you were sitting on the edge of your bed in the dark saying, "My child, I see you here at this impossible hour. I see you staring at the ceiling you cannot even see, tracing the same worried thoughts in circles. I see how the dread is always heavier at night, how the same problem that felt manageable at noon now feels like it could swallow you whole. I know this hour. I know how 3 in the morning lies to you and tells you that the worst version of everything is the true one. But I am not asleep, and I am not fooled by the dark, and I am not afraid of the things that frighten you at night. I have kept watch over you through every single night of your life, including the ones you faced alone, including the ones you thought no one knew about. I was there at 2, and I am here at 3, and I will still be here when the light finally comes back over the horizon. I know what the night does to your thoughts. In the daylight, you can keep moving, but in the dark, there is nowhere to run. And so everything you have been outrunning catches up to you all at once. The mistake you cannot take back, the conversation you are dreading, the bill, the diagnosis, the silence from someone you love. At 3 in the morning, they all line up at the foot of the bed, and they take turns, and they make you believe there is no answer coming. But hear me, the night magnifies fear, but it does not create truth. What feels unbearable in the dark will not be a single bit larger than it was in the light. The dark only changes how it feels, not what it is. And the one who keeps you does his clearest work in exactly the hours that feel the most hopeless. So when the night whispers that everything is falling, hear what Scripture whispers back, that your foot will not be moved, because the one who holds you does not sleep. You have heard a voice at this hour, haven't you? A low voice that only ever speaks after midnight. It uses your own tone, so you have come to believe it is simply you, thinking honestly at last. It tells you that the morning will not be better. It tells you that you have ruined the thing that cannot be repaired. It reads your failures back to you in the dark, slowly, one by one, the way it always does at 3 in the morning. And it tells you that you are the only one awake, the only one carrying this, utterly alone in a sleeping world. My child, hear me. That 3 in the morning voice is a liar. It does not speak for heaven, and it does not speak for the one who keeps watch over you. So when that night voice begins its familiar speech, answer it with truth. When it says you are alone in the dark, the truth says, he who keeps you does not slumber. When it says no one is watching over this, the truth says, he shall neither slumber nor sleep. When it says the morning holds nothing but dread, the truth says, his mercies are made new with every sunrise. You do not have to argue the voice into silence. You only have to stop nodding along with it in the dark. So if you are lying awake right now with a heart that will not settle, this is for you. If it is 3 in the morning and you have already checked the time more than once, this is for you. If you have been awake so long that you have given up on sleeping and you are just waiting for the dark to end, this is for you. If the same worry has woken you at the same hour, night after night, until you almost expect it now, this, especially, is for you. You do not have to pretend here in the dark. There is no one to perform for at 3 in the morning. You do not have to make your fear smaller or tidier or more acceptable before you bring it. Come as you are, sleepless and unsettled, and lay it down. In the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 28, the invitation is simple, and it is wide open even at this hour. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Notice the word at the end of it. Rest. The very thing this hour has stolen from you. Not the ones who sleep easily, not the untroubled, not the ones whose minds go quiet the moment their head touches the pillow. The laboring, the heavy laden, the ones lying awake at 3 in the morning at the very end of their strength. That invitation has your name in it tonight, exactly as you are, sleepless and worn thin. You do not have to earn rest. You do not have to deserve a quiet mind before it is offered to you. The scriptures never say, come once you have it together. They say, come and rest will be given. And I want you to know something about the prayers you have prayed into this dark. The ones you whispered at 3 in the morning when you could not stand the silence any longer. The ones that were only a name or only the word please said into a ceiling you could not see. You thought they went nowhere. You thought they rose up and dissolved into the dark of an empty room. But the scriptures say not one of them fell to the floor unheard. The one who does not sleep was listening the whole time. Every sleepless prayer was received. Every wordless ache breathed out at the worst hour was understood. None of it was wasted, and none of it was ever too small or too late at night to matter to him. Sometimes the answer was not what you begged for, and sometimes the answer was wait, which is the hardest answer to hold at 3 in the morning. But waiting through the night was never the same thing as being abandoned in it. Even now, in the dark you cannot see through, something is being held steady on your behalf by hands that never tire. You were never as alone in this hour as the silence made you feel. Now, I know you may not feel any of this yet, lying there in the dark. Feeling comes slowly at 3 in the morning, when the body is tired and the mind is raw, and that is all right. The truth does not wait on your feelings to make it true. The one who keeps you is awake, whether you feel watched over or not. The floor holds up the bed whether you trust it or not. The watch over your life is just as steady and just as unbothered by your doubt. These words were written down thousands of years before this night, so that they could reach you in exactly this hour, long after the feeling of safety had drained away. So let me say it again, gently, the way you may have needed to hear it on every sleepless night before this one. You are not alone in the dark. You are watched over. You are kept by one who does not close his eyes. The night has taught you to measure tonight by your fear, to believe that whatever feels true at 3 in the morning must be the realest thing. But that is not how heaven measures this hour, and it is not how the morning will measure it either. Your fear in the dark was never the truth about your life. It was only the dark, doing what the dark does. And the one who keeps you does not love you less because you are afraid at night. He sits closest in exactly the hours you feel most alone. When you are calm, you are kept. When you are frightened in the dark, you are kept just the same. When you finally sleep, you are watched over. And on the nights you never sleep at all, you are watched over still. I want you to think back for a moment on the other nights like this one. The 3 in the morning hours you were certain you would not survive. The dark you were sure would never lift. And yet, here you are. The morning came, as it always does. You made it through every one of those nights. Do you ever wonder how? How you woke the next day with enough strength for it, when the night before you had none? How a thin gray light came over the window and the monsters of the dark quietly shrank back down to their daytime size? How sleep finally took you on a night you were sure it never would. The scriptures would say that was not nothing. That was the one who does not slumber, keeping his watch while you could not keep your own. You did not survive those nights because you were strong enough alone. You survived because you were kept, even when you could not feel the one who was keeping you. And here is something this hour has been hiding from you. You are not the same person who lay awake afraid a year ago, 2 years ago, all those nights ago. You think you have only been losing sleep, but you have also been learning something the daylight could never teach you. You know now how to sit with another person in their darkest hour, because you have lived through your own. The gentleness you have toward people who cannot sleep for worry, you earned that on nights exactly like this one. The quiet endurance that gets you to morning, that was not handed to you. It was forged, hour by sleepless hour. The dark was never sent to destroy you. Even the longest night has always, every single time, ended in a morning. One day you will sit beside someone awake and afraid at 3 in the morning, and the very hours that nearly undid you will be how you know exactly what to say. Not one of these sleepless nights is going to be wasted. And let me speak gently to the loneliness that this hour presses on you the hardest. At 3 in the morning it feels as though you are the only soul awake, the only one carrying anything, the only one the night forgot to comfort. You picture the whole world asleep and at peace, and you decide that you alone were left out of the rest. But heaven does not sleep when the world does. You are not the only one awake. The one who keeps you is awake with you in this very room. You are not the lone watchman of your own life. There is another keeping the watch, and he never once steps away from it. The scriptures are full of people who met God in the dark. The ones who wrestled till dawn, the ones who cried through the night and found mercy waiting at sunrise. Your sleepless hour does not put you outside his care. It puts you exactly where he is most awake. So stop believing the lie that the dark proves you are alone. You are awake in the company of the one who never sleeps, and he has not left your side for a moment of this night. So in this dark hour, I am asking you to set down a few things you were never meant to hold all night. Lay down the worry you have been turning over since you woke. Lay down the dread of the morning, the one you keep rehearsing in the dark before it has even come. Lay down the fear that has been writing tomorrow for you in the worst ink it owns, while you lie here unable to stop it. You were not made to carry those things through the night, and you do not have to carry them alone until dawn. And about the thoughts you keep replaying at this hour, the regret that only visits after midnight, the version of yourself you cannot forgive in the dark. Hear this carefully, my child. You are not the worst hour of your worst night. You are not the sum of the fears that find you at 3 a.m. The scriptures promise that his mercies are new every morning, new with the very sunrise that is already on its way to your window, before you have done a thing to earn it. Mercy was never something handed only to people who sleep soundly with clear consciences. It has always been a gift for the ones lying awake, sure they have run out of it. And that includes you, right now, in this bed, at this hour. So lay the night thoughts down too. Not because they are not real, but because they have no right to define who you will be when the sun comes up. If these words have steadied something in you, you do not need to do anything at all right now. You do not owe anyone a response to make this real. You do not have to prove anything to anyone at 3 a.m. But if you would like, take this quiet hour and turn it into one small prayer. It can be as simple as this. Lord, I cannot sleep and I am afraid. Keep watch over me and help me rest. There are no perfect words at this hour. The scriptures show God meeting people in groans and in whispers and in prayers too tired to finish. Your honesty in the dark is enough. And if someone you love comes to mind right now, someone you know lies awake at this same hour, you are welcome to pass this message along to them when the morning comes. Not as a chain and not as a demand, just as a kindness, the way you would lay an extra blanket over someone shivering in the cold. Now here is one gentle but important reminder, and I will not hurry past it. Faith is a deep comfort in the night, but it is not a replacement for care. If you are lying awake night after night, or your thoughts in the dark have turned heavy or frightening in ways you cannot carry alone, please also reach out to a doctor, a counselor, or someone you trust. If sleep has been gone for a long time, that is worth telling a real person who can help. Hope and help were always meant to walk together. Reaching out for support is not a failure of faith. It is wisdom. And at 3 a.m, it is brave. And before this hour passes, let me ask one simple thing of you. Hold on, just until the light comes. I'm not telling you the morning will fix everything. I'm not handing you a guarantee or a tidy ending wrapped up by sunrise. I am telling you what the scriptures have always whispered to the sleepless, that you are kept by one who does not slumber, and the night is not the end of your story. You have made it through every 3 a.m. you have ever faced. Every single one. Think about that for a moment. That is not luck. That is the watch that was kept over you on the nights you did not even know you were being kept. And the one who carried you through every other night is not about to leave this room before the dawn. So when the morning still feels far off, hold on. When sleep will not come, hold on. When you cannot see past the dark of this hour, just breathe one more slow breath and hold on. So as this hour moves slowly toward morning, I want to leave one thing in your hands to carry into the light. You are not keeping watch alone tonight. Let the word settle over you one last time. From the 121st Psalm. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Whatever this night has stirred up in you, the one who keeps you has not closed his eyes for a second of it. You can let go of the watch now because it was never resting on your shoulders. It rests on his, and he does not tire. I will not promise you the morning brings the answer you want. I will not pretend to know the things that only God knows. You have been handed enough hollow comfort in the dark, and I will not add to it. But I can leave you with what the scriptures say with full confidence into this very hour. He that keepeth you will not slumber. He shall neither slumber nor sleep. Your foot shall not be moved while he keeps the watch. So let your eyes grow heavy now, not because the worry is gone, but because the one keeping watch over you has never once fallen asleep on the job. Take one more slow breath here in the dark, and let this be the truth you finally fall asleep on. You are watched over, you are kept, and you are not alone in this hour. If a quiet word like this one helps you through the long nights, you are always welcome to stay close to this small corner of the internet, where we simply sit with the scriptures in the dark together. And whenever the morning does come, however the night has gone, may you meet the light knowing the one who made you kept watch over you the whole way through. Peace be with you, my friend. Close your eyes now. Rest. He is awake.